It's a Wednesday. All right. Good evening, everyone. It's Black Spring with Autumn on your Wednesday. And I just want to come in and just want to share a couple of things, a little bit of a few pieces from just from another actual YouTube channel. And let's just see, just come on in. But first, let's check on our status. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for tuning into this segment of Black Spring with Autumn. So let's go to a little bit of a liner here. We haven't heard from residents of Chicago in a while, but we're gonna take a visit right now. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Okay, so this one that we're gonna look at is entitled "Fiery Citizen After Citizen Excoriates Chicago Mayor, City Council Over Migrants," or as they say in France, migrants. Okay, migrants. Okay, so we're going to move on past all the hocus pocus. Here we go.
Is limited to 3 minutes. Speakers cannot yield or transfer their time to another speaker. Any written comments that have been submitted will be posted and made available for automatic review. Our first speaker today is Lisa Bowden.
Lisa Bowden is not present.
Our next speaker is George Blakemore.
Good morning to my black people here. This is disgraceful. This is Black History Month, and I see some of our beautiful ladies having on these African garments. You don't show your blackness by how you dress. You show your blackness by how you vote.
All right, sorry about the spirited Wells Fargo, but we'll get through it, okay? Yeah, let me get through a couple of our little commercials here, okay? All right.
Some of you voted for sanctuary. If anybody needs sanctuary, black people need it. Now this over here, they very disrespectful. Michelle Harris and all of them just talking while I'm talking. They are part of the problem. The black people have issues because you have poor black leadership. And Reverend Wu got somebody up here praying for us. Just pray your way off this plantation. Pray your way into reparation. This is disgraceful. No boycott, no black, empty seats of black people. When it was packed with these illegal immigrants and packed with these white Jews and white Arabs. Where are the black people? The ancestors hate you. They never knew that you were going to turn out like you are and do what you're doing. You're disgraceful. The miseducation of the black man, Carter G. Woodson said, the miseducation of the black man. And what kind of man did they make on the plantation? Use your imagination. It started with an end. We got to purge ourselves of that and become strong black men and women. You got no representation. Black faces in high places, but no representation. It's sad. Look at him. This place should be packed with black people. You have no pride. You're disgraceful. You to the ancestors. If Dr. King could see this, Malcolm X and all our heroes and sheroes and Harriet Tubman said, I could have freed no blacks if they knew they were slaves. Don't you know we still on the plantation? Don't let this fool you. Don't go there. You're not like these white Altons. You're not like these Hispanic Altons. You're not like the Asian Alton. You're a black Alton. And remember your blackness. Remember where you came from and how you got here. And you haven't got over. Looking back, how I got over. You haven't got over the legacy of slavery. You're still on this white man's plantation in a high place.
Mr. Blackmore, thank you very much for your
That was
comments.
the 3-minute mark.
Our next speaker is Tawan Sims.
Okay. Okay, for those of you that are just joining us, or for the voyeurs or the TROLLSs, we are just watching the city of Chicago, and this is in response to their migrants. I don't know. He mentioned the word sanctuary. I didn't say it. Okay, so let's just keep going. This is my first time seeing this. Okay, so feel free to chime in. I'll drop the link.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. I find it courageous the way the man speak. I know y'all think it's entertaining, and a lot of us bow our heads to it because we convicted by it. But we losing in this city, black people. I'm the young black man that love black people. I'm a young black man that's wild about black people. But I'm also the young black man in the city that's being underserved, mistreated, and just basically made to be invisible. I've been attacked in this city, shot multiple times. I've been pushed to the side by law enforcement. For what reason, I don't know. I'm attacked by judges. For what reason, I don't know. I guess it's for speaking up for black people. That's the only thing I could think about. But we just received new representation in Brandon Johnson. I was like, yeah, we got a smart black man in the school board, all these little different things. I was like, yeah. But then I think about other things. So to speak about what, I'm from Rogers Park. I'm from the north side for 30 years. I'm sure most of you all are here about Paulina or East Rogers Park and not understand how can that be a part of the north side of Chicago? Multiple murders, unsolved. My brother was killed in 1995. His name is Walter Sims. I have not had a follow-up call. There was a young man murdered, a few months ago when the yellow line crashed. His name is Kenneth. He was murdered by a young man named Kamari. I know both of these young kids. Friends murdered, but one of them is going to get off because the charges that were filed against him were dropped. So the city is showing us that black lives don't matter, or black life does not matter to it.
Derek C. Williams is here. Welcome in, Gary Gage and Derek C. Williams. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm probably going to drop the link here, but this is pretty fresh, pretty fresh.
And we being condemned in this sense. We being forgotten in that thought. So I'm the young black man, Tawan Sims, that love black people and want to see some type of resolve in it. Some reparation, maybe. Some understanding, hopefully. These are our electeds. We got Maria Haddon, Alderman Bill in the far south side. Everybody that should feel responsible. Everybody lining their pockets, everybody getting something out of it. Everybody, except for the people. So we ask, honestly, wholeheartedly, when do we get the consideration? When? Honestly, I'm from your Ward 49th. We got a congressional woman been in the office for 24 years. When do we get some consideration? No, don't shake your head, Maria, because I've been hitting you up for the last few weeks. I'm sleeping in the 24th district, woman, and you still ain't, please. But sorry, y'all.
Thank you very much for your comments. Our next speaker is Jessica Jackson.
Hey, are you a real estate investor or someone who's considering getting started in real estate investing? If so, how many times have you heard you need to create a limited life?
If you're just tuning in, we are just taking a look at a recent city council meeting in which, you know, they're redressing their mayor, Brandon. Shout out to Derek C. Williams, who says the New Orleans mayor, Tiffany Henyard of Dalton, Illinois. Fannie Willis, Black leadership is. Yes, right on. You know, it's just, what is that a commercial on? It's on my end, okay? Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't fret. It's going to be fine. Joseph Francis Burton. Let's see if I can bump it out of here. Get out of here. Here we go. The migrants are taking over.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Corruption,
I'm
lawlessness.
sure everybody
bounds.
knows about a movie, Scarface, right? It's a classic. Al Pacino, right? Everybody knows about that movie. And we focus on the famous
Listen,
lines.
it's only
from that
got 3
movie.
minutes, so let's move.
You know, the acting and the hello to my little friend and all that. But it's the beginning of that movie that matters. When those words are coming up on that screen, that's what matters. And those words say, in May of 1980, Fidel Castro opened the harbor at Muro, Cuba, with the apparent intention of letting some of his people join their relatives in the United States. Within 72 hours, 3,000 U.S. boats were headed for Cuba. It soon became evident that Castro was forcing the boat owners to carry back with them not only their relatives, but the dregs of his jails. Of that 125,000 refugees that landed in Florida, an estimated 25,000 had criminal records. That's what's up. That's what has happened in the United States right now. All this asylum seeking lie, all this about refugees. No. What's happening is they're emptying out the dregs of their jails into the United States, into our communities. They're junking up our country. And yeah, we feel some kind of way about it because it's our country. It's our country. People like Vasquez and them, look how disrespectful they are. Now, you just gave that man a resolution for his father's restaurant. And every time we get up and talk, he's working this room. Look at him. Look at him. But he wants his resolution for his father to be respected. Vasquez, Lopez, all them want their people to be respected, but they can't even give us the dignity for what we built. But them, ain't no question about it. Yeah, Black History Month, the American descendants of slavery. And I want you to know, Brandon Johnson, I understand what Breakmore's saying about we still on the plantation, but what you're looking at right now, this is what a free Negro look like. And I'm telling you, we're going to get our city back. We're going to stand for our people. We're going to get them out of our communities because they don't deserve to be there. Anytime they can't give us 3 lousy minutes of their attention while we sit here and watch y'all get them all kind of money, you watch us. We Black out here, and we're going to handle our business. You watch that. I'm a free Black woman. This is how we get down.
Thank you very much for your comments. Our next speaker is Zoe Lee.
Service. It's in Democrat Shamari Figure's soul. The son of
I'm going to start with the words of Desmond Yancey. This behavior is not only acceptable, it is an indication that he is unfit for leadership.
Okay, so just a moment. I hate to break in. Is he wearing a MAGA hat? Or some people say MAGA. Is he wearing a MAGA hat? So Joseph Francis Burton. You know, I don't know. I can't deal with the folklore stuff at this point. I can't. To me, I can't deal with the experimentation because that's what it amounts to. Okay. He says, I've been seeing the reports on newly formed gangs. Yeah, I've seen it also. I told you guys about Randall's Island. If I have a minute, I'm going to show you some of that footage. They might try to ding me for it, but Randall's Island is allegedly one of the most violent shelters in New York. And it's on prime real estate. It's on waterfront. It looks like downtown San Diego. The city line is right there. The water's right there, and the city is right in front of it. What in the world? Why in the world would they put a facility that was built for 2,000 illegals on prime real estate? I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. So shout out, hello, John Roberts. Derek C. Williams says, and the irony with all these idiot black leaders' demise is that, yeah, they keep on dropping this stuff. This Matt. I'm sorry, but seriously, you know where I am. I've drawn down all this civil rights stuff down to museums and holidays in which everybody gets off, and museum street names, and yeah, that's the baby boomers, you know. Yikes. All right, so let's keep going here. Let's keep it moving.
Majority of the people sitting on city council is unfit for leadership. And I know this is not the same Yancey that didn't vote censure Carlos Ramirez Rosa because they would weaponize you. None of you public servants cannot afford to be arguing and fighting like children when it's a whole war outside. Let's get into it. It's 68,000 Chicagoans that are homeless. Majority of them are black. Our black kids are running rampant out here. Record carjackings, record auto theft, and robberies. Downtown has 3 to 4 illegal families on every block begging for work and selling Kit Kat bars after $1 billion was spent on them. Where is that money? Where is the money for the South Side and the West Side communities? That should be the argument. It's 20 black aldermen and women and a lot of upset black constituents who voted y'all in. So run into the white media outlets who won't even run a story about stolen properties being taken in our communities, the displacement of elder people, the mass illegal evictions happening on the South Side, and the massive bed bug problem that the Chicago Public Housing Authority has had and is not being addressed. When it's a Chicago bed bug ordinance that is supposed to charge the landlord $2,000 per day. So just like the Latino, all the people in here that stick together, it should be the same with the blacks. And lastly, when are you going to find a floor leader? It's been 3 months. That should be another argument. We also will be voting no to bring Chicago home on March 19th. And Mayor Johnson, glad to hear you decided not to ask City Council to approve not another dollar for the illegals. If the crisis is so bad, the City Council members who are so concerned should donate their salaries to the cause like a real public servant should. Happy fucking Black History.
We just want to remind that speakers are reminded that people of all ages are listening to the public comments, and we ask that you please refrain and respect the others and refrain from personal attacks or using profanity. Thank you very much. Our next speaker is Michael Young Bay.
May I have your undivided attention?
Cut in, but I just wanted to say I had no idea that expletive was going to be delivered in the at the time that it was. So this is my first time watching. This is my first time seeing this, so we'll sanitize as wherever available. I don't know. Maybe I'll take you guys up to Randall's Island after this. We'll see. They might try to ding me for this, but tell them to bring it on. Here we go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Joseph Francis Burton. He says, are 5 MAGA hats enough? Okay. All right, here we go. We're back. Uh-oh. Sorry guys. I hit the
Hi, everybody. I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Joining me now is pollster and political consultant Frank Luntz. Frank, thanks so much for coming on.
It's my honor.
Speak. I know y'all think
Kind of money you want.
For work and selling Kit Kat bars at dollars per day.
Our next speaker is Michael Young Bay.
Sorry about that, guys.
May I have your undivided attention, please?
Yes, you do. Good morning.
Okay. Because when someone's speaking up at this mic, shouldn't the alderman be talking or having no sidebar or nothing? That also is in y'all rules. Just as well as when the vote is on the table, when you're doing a roll call, shouldn't nobody be leaving in and out. But that happened during the Emmett Mitts incident. You see, y'all not respecting the rules, and so you're not respecting the public. And as the chairman, the mayor should be calling y'all out. That's what a chairman do. He don't sit back and allow y'all to break the rules. Because if we do something that you don't like, then you want to call the police. You want to have a person removed. You see, what we've been speaking about is about reparations. We've been down here speaking about fair wages. We've been speaking about the homeless of our people. And for the most part, it's been falling on deaf ear. It's been falling on deaf ear. You can say I prophesied this day, because yesterday for the members that was here, I say it'll be us 3 + 1. So Joey here today. And I gave honors to Greg Mitchell. And today I give honors to Haddon, you know, for hearing my wife, for helping, assisting, Jeanette Taylor, for bringing us in her office to hear our plea. Also to Yancey. I give high honors to him too for assisting me, etc. We have to show more love and unity amongst each other because it's a bigger fight out here. It's a real big fight because, you know, I'm actually experiencing all these things. They say they gave migrants $9,000. Damn, they let us go all the way months to get in court to where our bill ran up to $9,000. We came down here. I gave you a hard drive with every information on there, Mayor Johnson, and you still haven't met with me and my wife. What's going on? Why you can't meet with us and the discrimination that was happening to us? Y'all be talking this stuff about the children and stuff. It started over them, over Salvation Army discriminating against my child, a 5-year-old child, well, at the time 3. Broke my daughter hard that she can't go to the class that they had in the Salvation Army. She was crying for weeks. She have a delay right now because of that, because my daughter don't like just toys. Her number one thing is education in school. You see, I've been fighting a lot with the nonsense that's been going on. Then I come down here and it's the nonsense. And City Hall supposed to be something sacred, but yet y'all got somebody pastoring, sound like he running for a campaign.
Thank you very much, sir, for your comments. Your Honor, there are no further speakers who have timely signed up for the public comment period.
Thank you very much. Resolutions. We have 3 resolutions today celebrating Black History Month, honoring the legacy of the Divine Nine, and honoring the 157th anniversary of Morehouse College. Alderman Mitchell.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Morning.
I move for the temporary suspension of the rules for the immediate consideration of these resolutions.
Hearing no objections, so ordered. In the interest of respecting people's time, we will forego the reading of the resolution.
Hey, okay, so there you go. Yeah, you're looking at symbolism, I guess. I don't know. It's a little bit much. It's a little bit overzealous. I can't. It's a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to share. That piece because it's kind of fresh, right? And this whole Black History Month deal, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a mockery on top of a mockery at this point. I mean, they went from Lori Lightfoot to this guy. I don't know. I mean, it's yeah. The pendulum is out there. If you would like to have a looky, it's possible. Or you'd like to pick up the line, and you have something you'd like to share, you're more than of course welcome to do so. There's one other I'm going to try to show you. I want to try to show you something. If I can get to it. I'm having a little bit of a struggle right now to get to it, but there's a lot going on, and more people are talking about the situation. Whether it's New York, whether it's Chicago, it's at our feet at this point. However, I just wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the Randall's Island situation. Just wanted to show you that. How are you guys doing there? And there's a content creator. His name is Philly Dom. And I don't know, some of these people's positions, I think the kind of double speak and double-mindedness has kind of brought a lot of this upon you guys could be artsy or whatever all you want. Go take a vacation, go to a museum, but you just can't have these spectrum kind of unrealistic, it's not going to work out. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable to live in a finger painting society, a finger painting utopia. It's just not going to work out. How is that working out for you? I'm just saying it gets to be a little bit disingenuous, and I just can't quite. Yeah, it's hard to deal with. So let me see if I can get to this page. I've seen it a ton of times, but I'm struggling right now to see it. So I'll see what I can do. Unless you guys would like to hear, I've talked a little bit about the situation with Megan McGlover and the Republican Party and how that situation came to a close. Yes, I did bring it up. I feel for her, but at the same time, you got to understand that this is a business. You can't go into it being naive. You can't go into it. The people that have got they've got a lot of influence. They are not about to give up anything. They're not going to give you the names of their publicists. They're not going to give you their managers' names. They're not going to manage you. They're not putting you on a track, any kind of track, not fast track. They're not. I mean, I figured, maybe them allowing her to be putting her on some of these panels was just a matter of them, maybe she gained some extra subscribers or something, but you gotta be a little bit more, not totally a cynic. Okay, here it goes. Here we go. I'm going to share this with you guys. Just a little bit of this. Does anybody try to ding dong me? Ding dong me. That's what they like to do. All right. So what we're going to do is show you just a little bit. This is Philly Dom out of New York. And this is allegedly, I'll let him talk. How about that? All right. So let me show you some of this. All right, you guys ready? Hope you guys doing well out there. And here it comes. Let's bump it back a little bit. Let's see, are we almost ready? Okay, so we're getting commercials. Hang on just a second. Hang tight. I want you to hear. Let's see. Here we go. This is the most dangerous migrant. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to turn down the volume until we get through this little piece here. Okay, I'm going to just fast forward us through some of this.
Going out here right now, man. So I think we're in Randall Island now. This is Randall Island now that we're in. So, and I think I'm like the last stop on the bus to get there. But this is Randall Island.
Randall Island it
All right,
is.
guys, I just got off the bus here, and I'm gonna go follow the crowd, going to that Gladiator migrant shelter where all the drama is happening. Don't forget, you're getting this exclusive footage from Philly Town. Bus driver told me to follow the crowd.
So he's headed up to Randall Island, okay? If you haven't seen it.
When I get out of here, but that's the bus I took to get in here. It looks like a college campus or something, man. It's a very interesting situation.
Check out the prime real estate.
Very interesting situation. So I'm trying to.
John Roberts. Thank you. Voids here. Okay, so here they're coming up. You see, look at this real estate. Look at it. You see the
We're just gonna walk around until we find it, man. There's a lot going on in New York, man. But this place, if you're just tuning in,
Philly Dome. Shout out to
it's the most violent
Dome.
facility that
Here
they
it
have.
is. You're not gonna get this on mainstream.
2 people who's been stabbed at this facility. I know they had a brawl the other day. About 18 people fighting. That's what the news said. Somebody got stabbed in the neck. Then a week before that, somebody was stabbed. Oh, I think it's over there. Okay, I see something. Somebody was stabbed. I guess 2 migrants got into a little altercation. And well, it was a big altercation. Time you get stabbed. One was stabbed and he was killed over some kind of issue that they had. So I think it's this facility right here. We're gonna see. Yeah, that's the facility right there.
Look at that facility.
Raw cut footage right here.
Prime real estate right there.
But it's beautiful out here still. Glad you guys took the walk with me. Pray for my safety. Straight up. It goes down at this place. They out there playing soccer and stuff. So that's good. Recreation. Keep them from going crazy. Look at the view, man. Right there. I think it's called Schutz. Yeah, I see the front of the building. Yep, this is the one.
So you
Because I was saying, y'all gonna need full-time police up here to keep everybody from committing these little violent crimes. I can't believe you would come out from another country to stab somebody. You say you're in struggle in your country and everything is bad and this and that, and life ain't good, and the struggle is real, which I know. I got family from the island, so I know. But you come here under the banner of a political refugee, and you commit acts of violence. That's why everybody has to be vetted. Because like I said before, if somebody could stab somebody like that, especially that first one, you can stab somebody and you had no problem stabbing somebody. That means you did that before. This is something you're used to doing wherever you're from. And they actually in a nice place. So it looked like they're in tent facilities right here. This place, they're in tent facilities.
Wait, you get it to the second one or the first one? No, not until.
So he's approaching this actual facility. So things will pick up here in just a second. Look at the prime real estate.
Big news.
Uh-oh.
In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you
Hang
the
on.
fastest way to become a millionaire. Right now.
We're not going to hear it from him, so just hold on. He's out of here. See, look at that prime real estate. Why would they build that facility?
Hanging out.
Why would they build that facility next to prime
It's
real estate?
exclusive from the one and only Philly Town.
Look at it.
Support the channel any way you can. Greatly appreciate it if you can.
To me, it looks like another prison camp. Like it's like they're criminals, you know.
I'm gonna walk in the grass. They don't let me come in
Criminal
the front.
facilities.
I'll try to see where they let me pass. Tell them I'm the press. I'm the
think
news,
they're-
which is true. I'm the real raw, uncut news. So let's see.
Okay, so you'll find out he's going to
That's
try to get
facility
to
right
the gate.
there. Literally, it smells like marijuana. I wish I was lying to you guys. Somebody smoking marijuana. It smells like marijuana. What's up, my brother? You good? You good? Yeah. Woo-hoo. I'm not a migrant. I can't come in right here. I can come behind the gate, right? I can go behind. I want to see what's going on. Why are them people over there? What are they all over there? Y'all had to come check it out, man, since it's the most violent facility in New York City. Y'all making news. I'm a YouTuber. Y'all making news, stabbing each other up. Like, what the hell, yo? Like, how you come to another country to stab somebody? Like, this is crazy. You say you come for a better life, and then you resort in violence. All right, let me go over there. Let me see what's going on. But you can check out the channel, Philly Dom. Check out the channel. Oh, shit. You good, man? I want to get the microphones on camera. Y'all all right?
You'll see a little bit.
So what is it, like a tent? It's a tent facility. Obviously, it's a tent facility. So this is like similar like the one they have in what's it in Brooklyn. But this is Randall Island. I told you guys I would come. I told you I'm coming back on the tower when I come back. So I'm gonna sit around. We're gonna feel the vibe. We're at the most violent migrant shelter in all of New York. 2 weeks people got stabbed. Hopefully they don't get upset with me and try to do something to me. Oh, the cops right there. So I feel good. That's it right here. Everybody just be hanging out. Yeah, that's where we go. It be going down out here. What's up, my brother? It be going down out here. Let's go past. What's up, amigo? Nobody want to say hi to me. Yeah, you know when people don't want to like show their face and stuff, you know they into some stuff they shouldn't be into. See everybody hanging out, man. I'm right here among them. This is raw and cut footage. Most people ain't gonna do this. They be too scared to do this. So they selling food and stuff right there at the facility. I might get something from them, see how it tastes. Let me pass through. So let you guys see everything. It's the raw cut footage, baby. What's going on? What happened? Oh, okay. They upset that I'm recording.
Uh-oh.
Let me keep passing through. Yeah, this is a rough one, man. I've been to a lot of places. This is a rough one. This is a rough one. This is a rough one. I can see how the drama unfolds. So I'll walk the whole facility to let y'all see it. Little hostile crowd, but I'm used to it. Definitely a little hostile. Crowd is a little hostile, but let you guys see the whole facility as much as I can show you. This is where the stabbing went down twice. Some guys are like telling me to go on because I had the camera. It's a different type of beast here, bro. And I never seen one that was barricaded either. So this is like, you know, interesting to me as well. So I'm gonna see if I can walk around.
Roberts.
You know, I never thought I'd see this, but the government now is tracking real estate investors.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'll get rid of them.
The whole perimeter.
Bikes.
So what you guys think of it, man? It's kind of crazy, huh? Crazy scene out here. Crazy scene. And then little tent facilities. Crazy scene. Crazy, crazy scene. Hostile crowd. I can see how violence is a way of life here because the crowd is kind of hostile. And I've never seen with the barricades like this. I've never seen this before for one of them. So it's a little different. And you see the scooters, a couple scooters out there. You see them. Pretty big facility. I don't know how many people they hold. Somebody let me know, but it's a nice little crowd of people they hold. I'm sure of that. And over there, it's Manhattan, baby. If I'm 100%, that's Manhattan. I gotta walk slow because I'm walking on mud right now. Next time I come out here, I'm gonna come out here with Big Hawk. I'm gonna come out here with Big Hawk. Cause I can tell they get down with the get down out here. When I mean to get down, though, people don't speak slang and all that. They'll fight you out here. Very tough facility from what I can see. I could actually climb over there and walk in. The security ain't tough as they should be. I ain't gonna walk back through because I'm by myself. Yeah, the energy's not good with them. Let's see. And they all on the, this is crazy. They all cross and they come over, now they're going back in. I actually saw that guy on the news before. This is crazy.
All right, guys, let's see. We'll probably cut it after this. Just want you guys to see this facility and where it's located.
But it's not for you. I'm not gonna put it on y'all. I want to record the migrants, not you guys. No. I was gonna ask you, what's the way to get out of here? I can't walk around and catch the button.
Literally the only else you want me to say.
Okay. Because I came in on that bus, but I don't want to. I ain't like the energy I was getting from them. I ain't like the energy.
Oh, you get a whole bunch of. They all on the bridge.
All right, I get them on the bridge. All right, but I can't go this way and circle back around.
You can go that way. I don't know where you want in. I'm telling you what I know.
The bridge. Got you. Thank you. Wish me luck. Pray for me. I got the camera. Y'all take care. And that's Manhattan, right? Because I'm from Philly. That's Manhattan. Woo-hoo. So now I'm walking the bridge. It could be dangerous for me. I'm never coming back here by myself. Never. I will always come with somebody. The crowd is too wild. I can see how they go through all their drama here. This is a video. This was a video within itself. This is a video within itself. I didn't even have to record nothing else. I'm by myself, yo. That's why I said when you YouTubers, you're in a struggle by yourself. Well, I wanted to get back in Manhattan anyway, so it worked out.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring us away from this particular video, but I wanted you to see John Roberts has hit the right on the dime. Yes, did you see the number of? I think I saw the one woman that I saw. She had on a lanyard, and I don't even think she's a part of that. But can you see what? Who are these people? And the fact that they've had a killing, a stabbing that took one of them out, at least 2 stabbings, at least one of them. Why are they so? What's the violence for? You know, I'm just saying. And the way, to me, these people do not look like they are. I'm just thinking, at what point are these people going to be unleashed? At some point, that's a huge facility. Huge. I do think the number was something at like 2,000. It was built to house 2,000. But yeah, this is Philly Dom. Shout out to Philly Dom's channel. But I think Big Hawk is a cop. He's a part of the Guardian Angels there, and that's who he's referring to. He says he's not going to go back there again by himself. He's going to go back with this other guy because he's. I mean, I probably, you know. He's able to pick up that they're not happy with him being there. Okay, let's see. Gary Gage says that pedestrian bridge spanning across the water is amazing. I never knew that. Well, it's right next to that camp too. It's right next to that place. All right, guys. So I just wanted to show you this. You get a chance to see this Randall's Island, and with it being the allegedly the most violent facility, New York's most violent migrant crisis shelter. You got a chance to see it, some of it for yourself. But let's see. Derek C. Williams comes in hot, says, I read a stat that claims 10 million illegals. I think it's more. A lot of people are saying it's more than that, Derek C. Williams, like by 3. Like they think it's way more than that. And they have certainly exceeded. And see, that brings me to another little nugget. I'm glad you brought that up, Derek C. Williams. Brilliant segue. I played this the other night and I couldn't get anybody. You know, the people were holding me down. They were holding me back. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Hang on just 1 second. So that also brings me back to this particular stream that I did. I talked about this. You guys remember this one. This was your civil rights group. Let's see. Hang on 1 second.
You will see that is critical. And I think push him. I'm going to push them. And by the way, you know, the whole idea of gag conversations, that ends in my administration. There is no possibility. And the way to deal with it is where I have executive authority, I will use it to undo every single damn thing this guy has done by executive authority. But I'm not going to exercise executive authority where it's questioned, where I can come along and say, I can do away with assault weapons. There's no executive authority to do away with that. And no one's fought harder to get rid of assault weapons than me. me. But you can't do it by executive order. If you do that, next guy comes along and says, well, guess what? By executive order, we start off. I'll conclude by saying one of the things I learned early on was that.
Hang on just a second. Let me get the right clip here. 1 second. Hold on 1 second here. Give me just 1 minute. Less than 1 minute. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I think I know where this is, but there's three little clips in here. 3 little pieces in which I wanted to get something out of here. Hold on 1 second. Let me bump back a little bit.
States. All about
Save you in your races in the Senate and Delaware.
Was talking about. I did. My son Bo used to have an expression. He'd say, remember, Dad, home base. It ain't worth the job if I can't say what I believe. I didn't want to run this time. I ran this time because of the racist son of a gun who was president of the United States of America. That's why I ran. And you'll remember, a lot of you told me talking about the soul of America was going over people's heads. They didn't know what we're talking about. The words of a president matter. What a president says matters. And you've never seen me shy away. In the middle of the debate, I called him a racist. In the middle of the debate with him, I took on white supremacists. I'm the guy that took on every single time somebody was threatened in this country. The only white boy you know who did it, period, out there. Every single time. So look, all I'm saying here is, guys and ladies, we're on the same exact page. The same exact page. We talked about closing the racial wealth gap. That's the single biggest thing I want to get done. It's the ultimate equalizer, no matter what else happens. Because I plan on
and allowing for the input.
Never seen me shy away. Yeah, Kristen, that everybody has to be a prosecutor. I'm a public defender. When I'm president of the United States of America, we're going to see to it the public defenders, federal defenders at that department. Look underneath just what we're doing in addition to.
Okay. There is a very specific clip in here. This did not end very well. This didn't age very well. Okay. Yeah. But there's the piece that he talks about the country being doomed, as well as him mentioning the Hispanics is what I want to get to here.
This country is doomed.
There it is.
It is doomed.
There it is. Here you go. There you go.
I'm going to keep the commitment that I said. And here's the thing. And Reverend Al, I think you're right about this.
Here it comes.
It matters what a president says. And if you notice, I am not mincing my words when I speak about what I plan on doing as president of the United States. The only thing I'm not doing is I'm not engaging in retribution. I am not deciding that the way to win is to go after hate with hate. We have to convince people. We have to move them. And one of the overwhelming reasons I won, by the way, is because we took on racism in suburbia. White women overwhelmingly voted with me, and black women were the two places where it was overwhelming because we spoke to those concerns. And Vanita, you know what I'm talking about. You and I have talked before. I don't carry around a stamp on my head saying progressive and I'm AOC, but I have more of a record of getting things done in the United States Congress than anybody you know. Anybody you know of getting things accomplished. And that sounds so self-serving. I know that, but this is going to really be hard. This is going to really, really, really be hard. And let me conclude and turn it over to Kamala, who says, what the hell am I doing with this guy right now? But all kidding aside, I've known you my whole life, most of you. I've worked with you my whole life, most of you. I've been around doing this for a long, long time. I don't always get it right, but I always take responsibility. When I get it wrong, I acknowledge I got it wrong. But my overarching objective, if we cannot make significant progress on racial equity, this country is doomed.
Here it is.
It is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but because by 2040, this country is going to be minority white European. Hear me? Minority white European. And you guys are going to have to start working more with Hispanics, who make up a larger portion of the population than y'all do.
And that is the mic drop. That's to me what. Do you guys realize that not only is the FAFSA for college education being redone, they're also redoing the Social Security application. Do you guys really think this is about efficiency? Say you got to destroy the old world order in order to bring in the new one. I'm just saying. Just saying. So I'm glad you guys joined me on this Wednesday. Of course, I'll keep an eye on all these things, and I appreciate you guys so much for coming in. And we shout out everybody in the stream, but that didn't age well. It didn't age well. It got leaked. Okay. Let's see. Joseph Francis Bird says you better start working with them Latinx folks. Yeah, all that plain folksy talk. Yeah. Yeah, the president that wants to be known as the only white boy out there. I'm the only white boy. Yeah. Okay. That's yeah. That plays right into the delusion of presidential, right? Gotcha. Okay. All right, guys, let me give a shout out to my friends in here. Like I said, I am still, just FYI for those, I'm still around. If Troll Juice is out there. I posted something earlier this morning about a content creator. But I'm going to go ahead and shout you guys out and get you guys out on your way. Gary Gage, thank you so much for coming in. And the prolific Derek C. Williams, thank you so much for tuning in, as well as Joseph Francis Burton, John Roberts, Void. Thank you so much. And I ain't black. You're right. I'm not. No truer words have been spoken. I am not black. I am not. All righty. So I'm going to get a little bit of a thanks, and then we're going to get you guys on your way. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And one final one. All right, guys, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again. Sometimes I do these sporadic morning streams, and I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And for those of you supporting the channel, coming in, whatever you do, you are supporting the channel. Yes, you are. Every time, every single time. And you are definitely a part of the pulse to this place. All right, guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. And I don't know, maybe I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll see what comes up. All right, guys, take care. And content creators, you should always feel free to drop your links here. And I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your Wednesday evening.